What's going on, y'all? I got my biopsy results back, fully in remission and everything, which, pretty good news. I already got my stem cells a couple days ago. So yeah, now I'm just waiting for my blood to come back. Thankfully, I'm finally able to concentrate and everything. Because man, from my birthday until seemingly a couple days ago, been hardly even able to read. Mostly I've just been watching Archer in between states of lost consciousness and whatever. That sounds worse than it really is, but having 2 infections and constant fevers, it's not great for being able to actually concentrate and everything. So been skipping my Spanish, skipping my textbooks, and I didn't while I was on chemo at all. While I was on chemo, I was able to fully go through everything up until my birthday, which is when I started to get sick. But yeah, so yesterday restarted the Spanish. I was actually lifted off of contact restrictions, so I can finally leave my room once again. Not yet able to leave the hospital, and seemingly not really any signs of it being in the next couple of days. Yeah, my blood's still at 0. They expected it to go up between 3 and 7 days after they added the stem cells, and it is 5 days later, so still in that range. So it should be kind of any day now that my blood numbers go up and everything. But yeah, just getting back to the grind and everything of daily living now that I can. This day's been much harder than my other days. When I went in, I was 178 pounds, and I currently weigh 159. So that's a 20-pound weight loss. And before during every stay, I'd eaten as much as I possibly could, and because I never really got super sick. I got bacteremia once, but it was on its own, and they were able to deal with it pretty quickly. So I was only sick for a week or something like that. This time, sick for 14 plus days, seemingly. So yeah, definitely, when you have a fever and you're not even awake, it's hard to eat. Even though I have had no nausea at all, which is really crazy. No nausea, but I lost 20 pounds. So yeah, I feel stronger than I have my last couple stays, which is good. Definitely lost a lot less muscle than I did before. I think maybe because they were able to lower the dose of steroids or something to do with that, that I was able to actually keep my strength more. But yeah, just hanging out here at the hospital. Should be out soon. Hair's starting to fall out, as you can see. Got no beard anymore, or at least a couple hairs left. Top of my head, got 5 hairs there. I don't know. I shaved it last time during my first round of chemo, but I think this time I'm just gonna wait and see how thin it gets before I do shave it. Just because before I knew I would have to do a lot more rounds of chemo, but this time, since I'm just going to do outpatient chemo, I shouldn't actually lose my hair from the subsequent rounds of chemo, unlike last one. But yeah, I don't have anything really big and scary around the corner like I did after my first round of chemo. So this time, the remission's actually a pretty big deal, at least for me. I don't know really the chances of relapse at this point. I think it's probably way too hard to even find that information. The statistics must be not very reliable. But yeah, in that uncharted territory. So exciting new world.